Spencer, our usual catch-up. First of all, let's just reflect on Saturday, 2-1 defeat to Averley. Now you've had a few days to kind of calm down. What are your reflections on it?
It would have been a different interview if the game could have been 88 minutes long. That's for sure. That shows you the small margins, doesn't it? Gutted. Relatively in control. They didn't hurt us at all. We make a mistake in the 88th and end up losing the game. Harsh. Again, we keep talking in isolation. We were shell-shocked, there's no doubt about it, with Pemi. What happened 2 minutes in, we'd had him in training on Wednesday. Everything was so positive, and to that to happen, I've got a lot of sympathy for the players, and even for ourselves. It was just like, how much bad luck can we get? Having had what happened to Haddy 7 minutes in. The good news on Pemi is its early assessment is reasonably positive. We're hoping it's only a few weeks rather than months. So thank you to Peterborough. He's devastated. So that's a little bit of good news. But we were shell-shocked. We didn't play well, but we limited them after the first 5 minutes, relatively controlled the first half, got ahead. Second half, nothing happened, quite frankly. They were just bombing balls. I thought we defended very well, but we make a mistake in the 88th and then a set piece and we get done. So, really tough day. And at the moment, things are going wrong. The adversity, it just keeps on coming. You couldn't make it up with what we're going. I think it's fair to say that we're 12th in the league. Would I have taken that at the start of the season? Probably not, because I just always want to push. But you look at the sides above us, huge clubs, budgets, full times. If the season had reversed and we'd started this badly the way we've been finishing at the moment, and then turn it round, everyone would be happy. Where it's almost the old hope that kills you, having been top of the league, scored so many goals at the start of the season, and we're in an awful rut. I'm not going to hide behind it. Awful rut. I'm gutted. Clearly, it's not working my end. It's not working with the players' end. But I must be clear: the vast majority of the players are still the same players that were playing when we were winning. It's a lack of form. It's certainly very bad luck, which must change, please, at some stage. We've not had any luck with massive injury situations, especially with the key number 9 position and with officials and everything. But look, we're 12th in the league. We're 19 points away from the drop zone. There's some big clubs fighting down there, and we're falling away from the playoffs. But make no bones about it, we've not given up. We're going to come on to it. The club busted, to bring in Pemi. It was a massive financial commitment. We're back to where we started on budget, which is scary because we just don't have it. We're playing so few home games. We had a big attendance drop. So people are putting their hands in their pockets big time. And of course we have to go and get another number 9. So it's really tough. It will turn, it will. We're too good a side, we've got too many good players. I know we've got a lot of niggles, we'll come on to it, as do lots, but it will turn, it will. And I need the fans to stay with us because they're great fans and nobody is more frustrated than myself. But it has to change. We've got good players, the same players, that will get their form back. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
And we were meant to play Hornchurch earlier this week, but that game was postponed. How has that impacted your plans this week?
Personally, from my plans, it's not the end of the world. Ricky would have suspended. Obviously, more worried for the club. Lack of finances again, really tough. But we are holding an awful lot of niggles at the moment. It is what it is. Hasn't really changed much. We're training now, and there's a number of players not training, and that we will have to assess before Saturday. And now, we're meant to be playing 2 games a week where they're holding. So, got to manage the players particularly well.
So, could you look ahead to Saturday then? Obviously, Pemi's got injured at the weekend. Any other injury updates and any other newbies coming in?
Yeah, we'll do the negatives first. We've got a lot of question marks, as I've just said, on 4 or 5 players, no question. We've had one of our lads get injured at his parent club, Finn Tonks, so he's being assessed. Obviously, I said Pemi's obviously out, Ricky's suspended. Finn we've spoken to, and he's decided I wanted him to go out and get a few games, but he's looking for a new challenge. We have now parted with Hish. I didn't want him to go, but I wanted him to go and get games temporarily. Found him some great offers to play games. I feel that he's had such a stop-start couple of years. He needed, some games, but he's decided he doesn't want to do that. He wants to be free. So I've got so much time, and we will miss him. And I desperately hope he gets back to the levels that we know he's got in him. So we thank him that Hish is moving on and has left. And there's one or two others. One that I've just spoken to tonight. I'm going to keep my powder dry, but we're now over. We're up to full budget that we don't have, and without games. So we need to move people around, particularly if I don't feel they might be here next year. So there's a lot going on. So if you want to take that as a bit of negative, but we've also got the most fabulous news. Please, we have signed Johnny Struttle from Bournemouth for the rest of the season. And he's another fantastic striker, old school number 9, the under 21's top scorer for him. He's been at Aldershot now for 5-6 weeks, and I know they rated him very highly, their fans. And we had to beat off a lot of competition, not financially, but he had so many offers, and I'm so grateful to Matt at Bournemouth and his agent, and that he wanted to come here. He's quick, he's strong, he'll score goals, he's going to get all those minutes, and it's a real coup. So we're buzzing, and I'm just going to say to our fans, please avoid any walking under ladders, black cats, anything else. Please, our luck has got to change. He's a fabulous player. So that is just the most fantastic news, and that's not taking anything away from Millers. I think it's fair that I now get out there that I had a phone call with an offer for Millers from a league club. That has been going on for 6 weeks, and I think it's affected him. It's not gone anywhere. They've not made anything official. It may still go somewhere. Personally, I don't think it will. I'm not happy about it, and it's affected him, and I don't think it's fair. And these type of things unsettle young players. So it's difficult, but really, really excited to get Johnny in. I think it's a real coup for the club. I think we've got a fabulous 9, and I have to say, please, with him and Pemi together with Millers, that is incredible strike force. We just need to keep them fit, and then we'll start winning a game soon enough.
So we focus then on Enfield. Obviously, they aren't doing the best themselves. However, we do know that they can put up a fight. What are you expecting on Saturday? I'm expecting
we've absolutely no rights to win this game in our form. So let's no brainer. In our form at the moment is awful. Accepting bad luck decisions, awful. Enfield is a very difficult place to go. I think they're unbeaten in 3. They're very competitive. Long throws, massive in height. Players that we know, they're direct. We know they're signing players most weeks. They're fighting for their lives. It's a really tough place to go, and we've absolutely no right to think we can just go there and win, because teams haven't been going there. I think they've just beat Chelmsford at home. I've just been watching a video at Bath where it was 1-1. They've just only drawn away at Weymouth because Weymouth scored a 93rd minute equalising penalty. A very, very tough place to go, and as I said, we've got no right to expect to go there to win. We've got the players to go and win without any shadow of a doubt, and yet again we're buzzing because we've brought in I had 4 target strikers. 2 I've got, one has decided not to come out on loan, and the other has gone to another club in our division for money we couldn't get anywhere near. So we are excited again. I don't want to have my head in my hands again a few minutes in, and I feel for Pemi because he was devastated as well. So we're almost just focusing on ourselves. We've got really good players. The vast majority, as I said, have been here most of the season, and we know if we play well we can win, but we're not playing well at the moment. But we also know that we're going to work so hard. We're going to give it absolutely everything. The players are putting in phenomenal shifts. They're the same players. We're still looking at Chinnies and the Joe Haigs, and yes, we don't have Ricky and the Millers and the Cooleys and Pendleburys and Reggies and Jack Turners and Ollie Robinsons, Pruties. They're the same players, and that we're on this fantastic run. And yeah, we're in a horrible time, but it's going to turn, and we will work so hard to try and turn it for Saturday.
And you just mentioned there obviously that we want to focus on ourselves. Let's not forget this time last season we were in a bit of a rut in December, January, and then February we started a massive unbeaten run. Do you think we can do that again this year?
We're going to try, but at the moment I'm just focused on the next game. I think I've said before, I tend to look at just the week ahead because of certainly with the amount of knocks we've got. But in the run we're on at the moment, we're not doing enough. But as I keep harping on, we've got the players to win the game. Enfield will give us a really big challenge. We beat them well at home, but they are, very physical side, and we will need to go there and be counted. And it doesn't matter. We've got to come out of adversity. We've got to believe. We've got to work really hard, and fingers crossed we will get the result.
Cheers, Spencer, and good luck Saturday.
Thanks.